I've been thinking a lot about forgiveness this week. And that's because just the other day, ex-boyfriend number 3 attempted to re-enter my life via Facebook friend request. And a message that just says, "Hey, how have you been?" It was actually kind of like spooky and weird and like speak of the devil and he appears kind of cosmic timing, because just the previous day I had been talking to someone on OkCupid who had asked how my last relationship had ended. And the short version of that is that the way the situation played out made it look like that he dumped me so he could try to date my best friend. The long version is in video over here. Basically, every time I tell the story of this breakup to somebody new, I realize that I'm still a little bit mad about it. And that feeling is kind of validated because every time I tell it to somebody new, I get back the response, pretty much universally, "That's fucked up." So receiving that validation has made it easy to stay angry about this, even though it's almost exactly 3 years since it happened. You could say that one of the great gifts that the universe has given me is the ability to hold a grudge. I was born in the cold heart of winter on January 31st, and if you piss me off, I will become an ice queen. You will become dead to me either in a sudden avalanche of icy words or a frostbite after I give you the cold shoulder. But I want to change. I don't want to hold grudges for 3 years if I don't have to. I want to learn how to be more forgiving. Maybe not in the exact moment that I've been wronged, and maybe not forgiving absolutely everything and everyone, because sometimes people gotta know that they fucked up and that they wronged you. And sometimes people will do a thing where they cross a hard line that there can be no return from. And I can think of one person in my life right now, just one, who that applies to, who I can never forgive. But I want to be able to forgive most of the wrongs that were done to me in the past. I don't want to still be holding on to a tight little ball of anger after 3 years, because I don't need that negativity in my life. This world is miserable enough, you know? And I definitely believe that you kind of get back what you put out into the world. So, anger breeds more anger, and joy brings joy. However, just because we forgive somebody doesn't mean we have to forget what they did to us. Saying, "I understand why you did what you did at the time, and I can let go of my anger about that," is not the same as saying, "Okay, and now we're just gonna start with a clean slate, like nothing ever happened between us, and pretend that we never had a problem," because that's impossible. Because if somebody has done something extremely fucked up to you, you can never go back to how it was before they did it. You may be able to forgive that particular action, but you can never forget that they have the ability to do hurtful things to you. All you can do is be hopeful and give them a chance to show you that they're not gonna do you wrong again. Not in the same way, and not in a different way in the future. And there definitely does come a point where if somebody fucks up with you multiple times, then I think you can cut them off forever. But you have to try, I say 3 strikes and you're out. Because another one of the gifts that the universe has bestowed upon me is optimism. I always want to see the best in everyone. I want to be friends with everybody as much as I can. I want to give those second chances if possible. I want to forgive even though it may be difficult a lot for me to do that. So I'm going to do my very best to forgive ex-boyfriend number 3. But I'm not going to forget what he did. We are not going to be close ever. I'm going to put up a wall. He's not coming close, and he's definitely not coming around my fucking friends. Because after all, I'm only human. And I'm still learning how to forgive.